This is something that I never understood about myself, because I am, I guess, an introvert. And it's important, of course, to kind of get the definitions right? If you're on camera, how can you be an introvert and all that stuff? But what an introvert is, there's books on that. We don't have time right now for all of this. But it is interesting that introverts and extroverts are, in parts, what they are because of genetic stuff. Okay? And I found it interesting to read that introverts, I understood myself a lot better after reading this also, have a stronger vulnerability, or they are more prone to getting into mindsets where they're a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? If I was a woman, I guess I would call it hysteria, Greek word means stemming from the uterus. But guys can also get kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Start panicking about stuff. Fits of rage or something. I don't know, destroying stuff, wanting to kill people, but also getting stuck like an operating system. You know, when your computer, when nothing is moving, and you have to reboot it. You know, you're kind of stuck in some sort of, I don't know, some weird mental condition for a while. That happened to me a few years ago. Long story, but introverts can turn into the coolest extroverts because they have typically now I also have a schizoid personality disorder, which is nothing fancy. It's just that if you talk to your psychiatrist, you know, you'll have something, right? It's like a horoscope. You'll fall into some kind of but oftentimes they have a very rich, you know, fantasy life. You know, they're intellectually, they have rapid inner dialogue, okay, which can lead to depression, okay, because your thoughts influence your body, right? It's not the other way around. Whatever, let's not get too technical. What I'm saying is, if you are an introvert and you can somehow get yourself out of the stupor and bluntness and maybe alcohol or drug haze that you're in, or the depression, or the just thinking about stuff all the time, and if you can put that into something productive like a video, then you may have found your calling in life to a certain extent. You know what I mean? So, over and out.
Hey, my name is Jay Sankey, and I've been marketing stuff online for over 20 years. My primary focus is magic. I market magic to amateur and professional magicians all over the world. I've got a huge fan base, and I've been really working that fan base for many years. And during that time, both for short-term and long-term periods, I brought on marketing consultants. I thought I knew about marketing consultants. I've known some pretty good ones, I have. But nobody touches Mark Tetzner. From the very first contact I had with Mark, he just started sending me stuff. And I don't just mean like pretty good ideas. I mean one good idea after another after another. These are real ninja marketing techniques, stuff that I'd only heard rumors about, and Mark seemed to know all about them. And in fact, from one of our very earliest meetings, he suggested an idea, and he said, "Run with this, Jay." And so I immediately turned around and I ran with just one of Mark's ideas, and almost overnight, I made a lot of money directly because of this one idea from Mark Tetzner. So a big thanks to Mark. Really appreciate you sharing your crazy knowledge of this whole game. And as I said, from the very first contact with Mark, it's just been an amazing ride. Thanks so much, Mark.